Okay, this isn't an official project video, but there's a few miscellaneous things that are going to be happening between the first video and the last video, including getting this differential set up. We're all good to go. Right now I'm positioning the differential so I can get the CV axles in, and we got our axle nuts, etc. And I'm also waiting on oil line kit and oil pan. Once that's done, we're good to start reassembling. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is it! We have our oil line kit. Alright, this is it, man. This is the scariest part of anybody's Miata turbo build, and that is the return line and drilling it. I bought a cheap Harbor Freight drill. You can only find the gigantic drill bit in half-inch drive shank, so I had to get a half-inch drive drill. I actually really like this thing. It's pretty sweet. It has one speed, constant 700 RPM on off. I think it's perfect for this. So I've selected my spot. Now we're gonna go ahead and I have a block of wood against the wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and center punch it. Okay, see if my drill likes to find that. Not really. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to make a little bit of a guide for it. So I'm going to start with a smaller drill bit. I'm not going to go all the way through. I'm just going to make a larger divot. Alright. Alright, I think that's gonna find it. I made it into science. I think that. There it is, man. It's tapped. Obviously, this isn't completely flush against the oil pan, but we are indeed all the way through. Now it's just barely all the way through. I probably could have tapped some more, but if this doesn't leak, I don't care, I'm happy. And then we have this cap that the lovely Lars Sneed has provided. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. I basically told him what's going on and that I'm pre-tapping it before I order the kit. And he sent me that, plus some other caps to help me out. Super awesome. Thank you very much. And thank you for your service to the Miata community by building good, cheap turbo kits. It is doing me a big justice. Hopefully the video can capture how cool this patina is on my starter motor. Looks like something you would find in a Star Wars junkyard. So last weekend I make myself a little cart, because basically when I'm working under car, all my parts and all my tools just get scattered under there, and I have to roll around. So what I did was made a little roll cart. I just bought some wheels at Harbor Freight, and then I made a little leash for it, so if I'm laying underneath the car and it's all the way over there and I can't reach the cart, I can just pull it towards myself and then tote it around. So hopefully I'll be using that in the future. One thing that should be noted, this big 1/2-inch drive composite ratchet made by Harbor Freight was ran over by a Highlander. And as you can see, still works fine. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully in a couple weeks we're going to be rolling down the road. Drilling the oil pan was awfully scary. After that, a couple days later, I installed it on the car. Everything went pretty well. I don't know what made me more nervous, doing the oil pan with all the sealant, or you know, drilling a gaping hole through my oil pan, which was pretty scary. But we did it. It's something that all turbo Miata guys have to go through, assuming that they do it themselves. Hopefully it doesn't leak from anywhere. So we will see. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know how you feel. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever you feel fit. Let me know. Thanks for watching.